We've done an immense amount of studies on meditation in recent decades in the West. They're mostly targeted at negative symptom reduction. Does meditation work for depression? Does meditation work for anxiety? The big goal that has been transmitted to me through the traditional perspective is the well-being of the whole world. To extend meditation through all of our activities, not just sitting, to take care of people around us, to take care of the world around us. Happiness could be a name for a kind of passing state. Sometimes we feel sad, and sometimes we feel angry, and they're kind of passing emotional experiences. We tend to go for happiness all the time, like we have to always be kind of propping ourselves up so we don't feel the difficulties. How do we find something in ourselves that is constant, that is continuous, that we can take refuge in, we can rest in through happiness and sadness and anger and jealousy and whatever else? Maybe a better word is peace or equanimity. In the Buddhist conception of training the mind, that's the goal. We can look to discover a quality of spaciousness in the mind, openness. It's shifting our focus and shifting our sense of identity, where we take our stand, right? Are we those passing states? Are we happy, sad? Are we that aspect of the mind, which is constantly moving? Or are we something more enduring, deep, constant, the nature, they say, of the mind, the ground of the mind, from which thought comes, in which thought occurs, in which emotion occurs? You have a golden statue, this beautiful golden treasure, right? And it's in your heart, and it's crusted with grime. That's the conditioning of social reality and life and whatever. And over time, the path is we don't have to make a gold statue, our own goodness, our own wisdom. We don't have to go buy it. We're just kind of polishing the habits of that being obscured. We think of mystical experience as this weird transient thing that happens when somebody has a near-death experience or a psychedelic drug or a sense of transcending time and space. But in the tradition, those are moments of seeing our nature, of resting into what we really are. There are moments when our ordinary habit of being contracted and confused and absorbed in ourselves and, in our plannings and judging, like where that breaks. There's a gap in that, and we open into a vaster experience. We're discovering a part of us that is ongoing and continuous, and we can trust in, that is beyond the changes and losses and movements of life on the surface.